Hello, this is Chris from Merseyside Metal Madness. I am here at Radstock Festival with Sam from With One Last Breath. Hey Sam.
How you doing? I'm alright, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Right, here at Radstock, very good, very cool festival. What do you think of the other bands on the bill today?
There's some awesome bands. There's some bands I've never heard of. And there's Bury Tomorrow on it, The Black Hour on it. And there's Don Broco, a good variety for everyone, so... I'm sticking around the metal stage personally, but it's good.
Good. That's the way it should be. So, what can we expect from your set tonight then?
Madness, man. Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm just gonna see what happens because this is our first show with the new lineup. So I'm gonna have to do all the shouting and the singing, and we have a new guitar player. So I don't know how the fuck he acts on stage, and I don't know what I'm gonna do without a guitar. So we'll only shell.
It'll go fine, I'm sure. Yeah. All right then. So I'm running a bit into 2013 now. 2012. How was 2012 for you as a band? What were your sort of your big? You say you had lineup changes. What were your big sort of events that went on in 2012?
We were an extremely lucky band last year. We were nothing. In January of 2012, and then Asking Alexandria took us out on tour, and they're the band, they took us out, and we'd gone from doing no touring ever to playing support in Academy Ones all across the UK when we owe it to them big style, friends of ours. So they took us out on tour, and then straight after that we went out with the Ashin. And I was like 17, I think it's 15 or 16 shows actually. And then, literally 2 weeks after that, we went out with the Mice and Men in the UK. So it was like a mad, like 4 months. Then we played the Festival of Festivals, we played Download. I just wanted to do that all my life, since I was like 14 when I started going then. 15 actually. Yeah, every year since then. And then after that, we went out with Motionless in White, which kind of caps off an awesome year. This year we're just trying to maybe, do it ourselves a bit more rather than support, all the time.
Wow, fantastic. So out of that mad year of so much stuff going on, were there any particularly sort of insane, bizarre mental moments that stand out?
Yeah, Download. Yeah, man, it's that kind of thing where we'd never done any festivals, even like Radstock, it's a small scale version, but it's still people skip from stages last second, and even though I've been doing that all the years I've been going to Download, we were going on, and like 5 minutes before we went on there was nobody in the tent, and I was like, dream shattered, oh god. And then we were there like drinking all the free Red Bull because that's probably the peak of free stuff, And then we kind of said, look, we done Download. We did the acoustic stage 2 days before that, like on the Friday, and it was like, regardless, we play Download. It's something for the CV. It's going to be awesome. And we walked out, and it was full. And I was like, oh my god, Lamb of God were on the other stage. And I was like, do I go on stage or do I go and see them? How mad is that? And that was just unbelievable. And then from that, I had like the best show ever, because it's like you're already playing Download, and then there's like, however, I don't know what cap the tent was, but it was full. I was like, whoa.
That's a really cool story, man. Okay, so looking forward, next month you go out on your co-headline UK tour with Adept. Starts next month. So how are you feeling about that?
It's going to be insane. It's going to be interesting to see how well the shows sell, because they're all pre-selling, but it's going to be interesting to see if any of them make sellout, or if any of them do 100 plus tickets. But it's going to be good to do it with a band that are awesome. It's going to be good to not. It's not like competition, but it's going to be good to know that we're going to have to play a good show, because they're going to kill it as well. Despite my Deep Sphere as well, they're opening the tour, and they're a wicked band too. But I've been listening to Adept for a couple of years now, and then when our booking agent said you're going to go out and do a co-headline with them, I was like, wow, that's awesome.
Wicked. So after the tour, what are your plans for the future then? What sort of stuff have you got lined up?
Lined up, not so much at the moment, because we're just figuring out when we're going to bring out the full-length album, which is going to be this year. We just don't know when. And what we're trying to do is, if we get offered festivals, it's like, we did a lot last year, so we're not entirely sure if we're going to get offered them this year. But if we do, it's going to be like, do we wait till the album's out and do we have more of an impact next year? Because if we did them this year and the album comes out later on this year, we're going to get nothing next year. We've got to think about the long run, you know. As much as I want to play Download every day for the rest of my life, and you know, I want to go on tour all the time, got to try and have some impact.
Fair enough. All right then. Last question then before we leave you in peace. If you were confronted with people that have never so much as even heard of you guys before, what would you say is your one best reason for them to come and check you out?
Well, we cross traditional metal with the solos and the riffing. We cross it with the interesting sound of American bands. You know, we try and put the breakdowns in there. But we really into bands like, you know, Bullet. We play a lot of guitar solos. We've got great guitar players, so we put them to full use. And it's going to be something different to watch, and you're going to enjoy it for definite. So,
fantastic. Sam, thank you so much for talking to me. This is Chris from Merseyside Metal Madness here at Radstock. Thanks for listening, guys.